So watermelon tarragon salad. The fresh watermelon, and this is so easy. There's no reason not to make this. We'll start with some fresh watermelon. We've got some fresh tarragon there. Just run a knife through that real quick to chop it up, and if you've ever picked the leaves off of tarragon, you'll notice that I had the leaves picked off for me ahead of time because it's a little time consuming. So sprinkle that on there. And then a little bit of rice wine vinegar, not too much. You don't want to cover up the flavor. But what the rice wine vinegar does is actually it brings out that real licorice flavor of the tarragon. And I know you're thinking right now, watermelon, licorice, yuck. It's good, trust me. We'll throw some cucumber in there. While we throw it all over the table.
Jay's using an English cucumber today.
Yeah. The English cucumber, it's a little less waxy because they don't package it the same way that you see a lot of other cucumbers. You know, most cucumbers that you'll get commercially are in a big box. That's how they come to whoever's selling them, and they've got a food-grade wax on them. English cucumbers come, actually, they're beautifully grown in hydroponic places, and then they have this zip tie bag, and then they come in their own special box, and they'll all be specially, individually wrapped. They're really, really taken very good care of. They also have less seeds, and I'm told, I don't know this from personal experience, but as Stacy mentioned regarding the gas production, they have a tendency to do that slightly less than other commercial cucumbers as well. So we got cucumbers, we got tarragon, and we've got our watermelon. And that's literally it for the salad. So throw that on top of your favorite greens, whether it's arugula, whether it's just spring mix, whether it's baby spinach, frisee, endive, mâche, radicchio, doesn't matter. You know, that sounds kind of cool, actually. If you took radicchio, those little purple-looking heads, tore a cup of it up, threw some of this in there, that'd look neat. Give it a shot. So we'll put a little bit of the salad on top of there. Now, once again, no salt, no lettuce, or I'm sorry, no lettuce, no oil. Oops. That's for you, sir. Help yourself. For the dressing, take some of the juice from it. Now, I recommend do this an hour or so ahead. If you do it the night before, save yourself a little time. That's fine. Just be careful how much of the rice wine vinegar you put in there because it'll start to break everything down, and it'll definitely soften up your cucumbers a little bit. But take that watermelon juice and that acid that's from the rice wine vinegar. Fantastic dressing right there. To garnish it up, I like heirloom tomatoes. And I was speaking with a friend of mine who's got a young man at home who doesn't like tomatoes. And I suggested try heirloom tomatoes and just tell them they're monster tomatoes. If you have kids who don't like them, honestly, if you tell them they're ugly, they're cool. You know, get a green one. Get monster green tomatoes. In my experience, honestly, as far as heirloom tomatoes, the uglier they are, the better they taste. You know, they're sweeter, they're neat, and yeah, they're expensive. And yeah, right now isn't the greatest time of year, but I'll tell you what, this goofy-looking tomato, at least its cousin that looked just like it, tastes a heck of a lot better than a tomato I ate a week ago that was just in a normal box of tomatoes. It's more expensive, but hey, give it a shot. So you just take this guy, cut him up all however you like. If you want to dice it, if you want to julienne it, if you want to make some little ears or little horns out of it, that's fine. If you want to get an ugly monster green one and quarter it, that's great. It makes just a cool garnish for our salad. Maybe even a yellow one.
And Jay, can you